everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. It is Monday the 14th of November. It's currently 7:30. I woke up at 7 this morning. I'm just now drinking my peppermint tea in this cute little snowman mug. We are really getting into the holiday season, as you can tell. Today I thought I would vlog kind of just what I'm doing in the day, but specifically what I'm doing with school, and kind of talk more about that a little bit later. Right now I am just gonna chill out for a second while I fully wake up and just drink my tea. I've been reading The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. First time reader. I've heard great things, and so far it's really good, and I'm only on page like 45. Let me know if you've read this book, because it's really good. It usually takes me a second to fully get into books. Like, it takes a good 50 pages for me to be like fully invested, but I started becoming invested after page 2. I might read a few pages of that, and then we'll see what happens next. Hi. So I am getting ready to go on a walk, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt because it's like in the high 60s, and for me, being a Floridian, that's freezing. I'm just gonna talk to you guys while I put on my shoes, but this is the first time in like over, God, I want to say like 3 weeks that I'm like doing any sort of physical activity, and it's mainly because I discovered recently, by recently I mean like honestly a few months ago, that I have plantar fasciitis, I believe that's how you pronounce it, and I've had it for a good like 4 months now. I'm not quite sure how I got it. It's very common in runners because you're constantly using that part of your foot, coming down on it, especially if you don't have the best running form. And I know that my form is god awful, and I used to run a lot. I'm not so much a runner anymore. I try to get into it, and I really want to get back into it because I used to like run like 6 miles, and now I can probably run I could run 2 miles for sure, but I would be very slow. But you know, it's okay, you gotta start somewhere. I think I ran one day, and my foot form, I guess, or my posture was not good, and I think that's just how it happened. And so it's pretty much this like shooting pain, especially when I first get out of bed in the morning. That first initial step, the pain is like in my heel in here. So I've been kind of taking a break from it, and it's getting a little bit better because I've been doing some like stretches, I guess. Also, a few weeks ago, I washed my running shoes, and I put them outside to air dry, and I completely forgot about them. I haven't worked out in a minute, let's remember that. And it rained yesterday, and they are now soaked again. So I have to wear my Adidas, which I know is not good for my foot and my pain right now. I'm sure this is not the correct like walking / running shoes, but I'm not running, I'm just walking today. And I think that's all I'm gonna do today because I haven't done anything in a while. I'm just gonna start off slow. I've just been in a really weird like rut with moving my body and working out, and I'm not sure. I really want to get back into a routine with that. I think it's just so incredibly important, not only for like longevity and like your physical health, and also like cardiovascular health, strength training, all of that, just so good for you. or whatever you choose to do to move your body. It just helps my mental health so much, and I know that it does. It's just sometimes you just get into ruts. This morning I watched a little bit of Hannah Elise on YouTube. I've recently been watching her a lot in her like New York vlogs, and she recently put out a Christmas wish list, and it just makes me like want to go to New York City during Christmas time so badly. I've only been to New York City once. I went with my friend Lauren back in 2018 during summertime, so it was so hot, but we had so much fun, and that was the first time I had ever been to New York City. And I have just had this like fascination with New York City ever since I was a little girl. I don't even know why. It just like feels so magical to me, and I was worried that when I went there in 2018 that I was going to kind of lose that magic, because you know, it's kind of like when you meet like your idol or something, they say don't do that because it's just gonna ruin it. But it honestly, it didn't change for me at all. Like I just love that city so much. I think I really want to make it a goal of mine for December 15th. That's my birthday, but of 2023. So I'm going to be turning 26 next year, which is just so gross. It's also gross that I'm turning 25 in like a month. Oh my God, literally a month tomorrow. That is so scary. So December 2023, I think I want to go to New York City during Christmas time. And that's how I want to celebrate my birthday. Yeah, it's just like a dream specifically to go during Christmas time, and just like I love cold weather, I love the lights, I love the huge tree, I just really want to see it. It's like kind of easy to go visit New York City. It's not like you're leaving the country or whatever, but I just have never really made the time to go, or you know, it is kind of expensive. So yeah, I think that's what I want to do though. I think that sounds like so much fun. So if you've been to New York City during Christmas time, just like tell me all about it. Leave a comment. I know I just rambled for forever, but I got my Adidas on, I guess, and I'm just gonna listen to a podcast. I have been listening to Mel Robbins on Spotify. Last night a new podcast came out, and it's about manifesting and like vision boards, and I'm gonna listen to that one because funny enough, I actually have a board that I am planning on doing a vision board with. It might inspire me to do it tonight. Who knows? You know, there's a lot to do today, but maybe tonight. I got this board over a month ago and I haven't done anything with it, so I don't know. Or maybe I'll do a completely separate video on that. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. Okay, let's go for a walk. Just got back from my walk. It is 9:30 currently, and I just washed my face, and I'm about to put on some makeup and get ready for the day. I literally loved listening to Mel Robbins' new podcast all about manifesting and vision boards and all of that. And also, sorry, I look chaotic right now. It has inspired me, so I have decided I am filming a completely dedicated video to manifesting your dream life for 2023, step by step, realistic. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do my vision board tomorrow actually, along with some other stuff, and I'm gonna film everything, and it's gonna be fun because we're gonna be like doing the process together. Yeah, right now I'm gonna put on a little bit of makeup, and literally just a little bit, and then I'm gonna get dressed, and then we are going to Barnes & Noble. I have actually never studied at this Barnes & Noble's before. When I was in Virginia Beach, when I was in high school, I actually used to go to a Barnes & Noble to study, and I will go to coffee shops sometimes. I think I just need a different vibe, a new scene, a new environment today because I've been kind of working from home all week. Okay, so this is the outfit. I kind of popped off today. Shoes are Adidas. Jeans are from Zara, but I got them from ThredUp, but originally Zara. Belt, Target. I actually bought this belt for my witch costume for Halloween. The shirt I've had forever and I never wear. I'm really trying to wear things that I haven't worn in a while, but I've held on to for a really long time. Lawnmower guy. Sorry. I'm literally just wearing a sports bra underneath from Amazon. My hair is natural right now. It's looking crazy. I washed it last night. Yes, this is my natural hair. Kind of all over the place. It's crazy. And it's kind of like wavy-ish, but then straight in some other places and sometimes like curly. It's very strange, but it's super long at the moment. And then I think I'm just going to take this bag from Cotton On, I think. It's Smile More and Be Happy. So cute. I'm just gonna put my laptop in here and my planner. I'm gonna sit down for a second and talk a little bit about how I organize my schoolwork and my to-do lists, and then I'm also going to talk a little bit about my major just real quickly. Okay, so we're back on my bed, and first off, yeah, I haven't really talked about my major or like what I'm going to school for, why I decided to go back to school. So I've basically been attending Florida International University, FIU, online for a few months now. This is my first semester attending and I've really been enjoying it. I've really been enjoying the whole online environment and that dynamic. I definitely thrive online. I got my certification for holistic health coaching online and I loved it. Again, I'm so sorry for the lawnmower guy. I do have to like leave soon, so there's no other time for me to film this. Let's just try and block it out. I am a junior technically, so I've already gotten my associate's degree a few years ago. I've never, at least I used to think that I wasn't a school person, and I think a lot of it had to do with sitting in a classroom, and I low-key think I have ADHD, actually very high-key, and it was always so stressful sitting down for long periods of time. And I remember just in high school being so anxious over it because I literally just could not focus. So that's why the whole online environment has been really like beneficial for me. I just felt like, for me personally, I started thinking about it more and I was like, you know, there is just so much that I don't know and I want to know and I want to learn. I was kind of understanding what I want to do as far as career-wise goes. So I'm so happy that I got my certification in holistic wellness because it showed me that I love the wellness space. I love talking about self-care, balanced living. I love just talking about wellness as a whole and how to be a healthier and happier individual. Okay, moving on. I started to understand what I wanted, what I see myself doing, and you know, when I first got my certification in holistic wellness, I saw myself, you know, coaching people one-on-one. But after graduating from IIN, which is where I got my certification, I just kind of didn't feel like I didn't resonate with it. Even though I saw myself doing something in the wellness space and it's been so useful for, you know, sharing advice and, you know, topics about wellness on my YouTube channel. But I just, and this isn't to say that I'm never gonna coach people one-on-one. That's what's so great about this certification is I can do that literally whenever I feel ready or whenever I want. And the universe is trying to tell me something. It's showing me patience. I really love being there for people and I love offering advice and all that. So I've always just had this passion for content creation, obviously. I've always kind of known that I wanted to go into the creative space. I'm not even entirely sure yet what I truly want to do in the creative space, but all I know is I decided, you know what, I want to combine my passion for content creation and wellness and go to school for that, and hopefully after I graduate, you know, get a great job in the wellness space. Yeah, I'm still in my first semester, so that it's still like I have so much to learn. I am currently majoring in, and this is all one major, it's called PRAC, and it stands for Public Relations, Advertising, and Applied Communications. And I chose that major because I feel like it's going to set me up for the career path that I want to go down. So yeah, I've been loving it so far. I've been learning a lot, and it's been really, really fun. So I know that was a long explanation. I am literally almost done with my first semester of college, and it's crazy. I'm taking 18 credits next semester, so you guys are gonna be getting a lot of school vlogs, I feel like, because that's pretty much all I'm gonna be doing. So this is my planner, and I write in it every single day. It's just from Target. I'm just gonna show you guys real quickly. For each week, and this really helps me just feel organized and just know what I need to do for the week ahead, because there are a lot of assignments and quizzes and all of that. So I simply just write everything I need to do down into my notebook, and you could totally do this digitally. I've realized that this method really works for me personally. Every time I use something digitally, I forget about it and I just don't go back to it, and there's something really satisfying about just checking your to-do lists off. I will just write down, you know, week of, so this says week 11/14 to 11/20, and it doesn't have to be perfect. My handwriting is not like the best, but it is totally fine. I'm the only one seeing it, but I write down all of my classes and then underneath the assignments that I need to do in each course. So I do that every single week. For my to-do list, it is so basic. I shouldn't even really be explaining this because it's embarrassingly basic, but I just write Monday, the date up at the top, and literally every single thing, here I'm gonna try, on the side is my manifestation list, so I'm not gonna show you that, but I just write literally everything I need to do. I make a little box and then write next to it, and there's really no organization. This is what works for me, and it's easy and it's simple. So I have to work out today, film this vlog. I have a test for my communications class, module 13 report, assignment 6 and assignment 7 for my communications class. I need to email my advisor, and then I need to start editing this vlog. So yeah, that's all that I have to do today. Sorry, just talked forever once again, but we are going to get our stuff ready and together, and then we're just gonna go to Barnes & Noble's, and it's great because it is 10:53, so this is like great timing. Just got done doing some homework at Barnes & Noble. It was pretty successful. I was only there for about an hour and a half. It was funny. By funny, I mean kind of awkward. The guy at Starbucks handed me a chestnut praline latte when I asked for a steamer, and I took one sip of it and I was like, oh, yep, that has coffee in it. It's interesting. I actually did not like the taste of it. Anyways, I had to awkwardly ask him to remake it, and he looked so annoyed with me, but I don't know, it's also his job, so Okay, also, I know that I asked for the steamer. I literally said that I would pay for it again, but he was like, no, it's fine. And I was like, okay. Hi guys, so I'm now in our little office area. I'm home. I had a little bit of lunch and it is now 3:06. I've just been doing some more homework for the last hour, I'd say. I am starting another assignment right now. I have to create an eco-friendly brand movement social media post thing. After this assignment, I'm gonna take a little break and then I'm gonna start editing this video. Yeah.